a presentation on the cloud, and I will stop streaming.
It's so strange. It's like
I'll stop live stream.
half the people down for, and then everyone's.
Guru said, needing a link. No, I'm good on the links, man. Thanks though for asking. I appreciate it. I was just I was doing a YouTube live stream, and some people couldn't get on, and they couldn't figure out why, and so it looks like YouTube is just down. Well, I guess that happens sometimes. Websites are allowed to go down. Brad says Jeremy broke the internet again. Yeah, it's sorry guys.
Well, I'll keep checking periodically and stuff.
All righty. Guru, exactly. Yeah, totally. So sometimes some websites go down. No problem. All right, awesome. Well, it's 8:16 Central, 9:16 Eastern. We got about 14 minutes until market opens. We got ourselves a nice little list. Let's go look for a few more. Obviously, there's a lot of talk this morning about Walmart. Walmart is a really nice gap. Gap down to 75.25. There is a little bit of a support here on Walmart, right about there. And I'm just going to obviously draw that support that's kind of coming in. So I'm basing it off of that candle and that candle. But it is a good gap. 100 simple moving average, pretty far away. So Walmart on the list. Nike, we got Nike on the list right here, Tim. Steven says Costco, traditional COST, Costco gapping down. This is gonna be a fun day. Wow, 173.50. Trend is bullish. It might gap down to this. You got some support right about here at 172. Looks like today is gonna be a fun day. They usually are though. So Niels has a put sale expiring later today, or not, sorry, today, June 30th. I'm gonna put that on the top for him so I can, all right. Trend is bullish, buy the dip. So that was my analysis back in June 5th. So this gap down, nice gap. I think it's list worthy. All right, cool. Nikki says Walmart bearish retest. Yep, you got it. Well, here's the thing. Again, usually I do look at the broader markets and a lot of optionable stocks about 10 minutes before the market opens. So let's go start just peering over some of those right now. It's going to be a very busy day. No worries. SPY is down about 0.5%. So, you know, we're down 242.77. Here's the 15-minute chart, 15-minute chart. What's interesting about SPY is it is gapping down. Vicky says BP. BP gaps all the time, right? 24/7, so it means a little bit less on BP usually. SPY is gapping down to this support. So notice we bounced here yesterday. We could bounce here again. So the biggest question on SPY right now is, will we bounce at this support? And if we don't, that's fine. That's okay, understandable. We can throw it on the list. But we can definitely see a pretty solid support resistance right about there. We'll see if we trade down into that price, and then we're going to look for some longs because the market is bullish right now. The trend is still bullish. It's cool that we're gapping down. That's fine. But unquestionably, it's a buy the dip type of market. So SPY, we'll put it on the list. Now, if we break through that, that's fine. We'll see what happens from there. So that's the SPY, the Dow Jones ETF. Derek asking about the DIA. So the low of yesterday, 212.75. The low of this candle, 212.75. That's the low that we need to break. So right now we're gapping to 213.33. Pretty small gap on the Dow ETF. So here's your support resistance right about there. It does look a little bit bearish. If you're looking at playing it bearish, target would probably be around the low of the last 2 or 3 days on the DIA ETF. I'm going to jot that one down on another list. Dave says, morning, are these on bar charts? These are usually, Dave, right now, a lot of people I think are finding some of these gaps. There's so many places to find gaps, man. You know, scanners on your broker, bar charts, I don't think is updated yet. It looks like the stock market is breaking right now. All right, so it is up now, presently, yes. So bar charts is now up, and so most of these gaps are on here, correct. Targets, we can put Target on the list. A lot of you guys asking about Target. So Target's down, Walmart's down. What else you guys got for me? Tesla, let's go look at Tesla. TSLA, so Tesla's gapping up. Looked at Tesla yesterday and drew this exact setup that we want right here. This is how we drew on Tesla. We did this on Transportation Thursday, which was yesterday in the afternoon room. So Tesla pulling back, looks like a potential bullish trend. So far, it's following the purple line that we drew yesterday almost perfectly. So we'll throw Tesla on the list and see if we can trade that one. Here's Apple, ticker symbol AAPL. Apple down a little bit. So I was looking at Apple to break the high of yesterday. That was kind of our setup on it. Right now we are not, or at least we haven't pre-market. So I don't have any plan on Apple presently. If Apple breaks above the high, then we'll consider trading it bullish. But right now I don't have any day trade set up on Apple. Robert says Nike gapping down. Yes, sir, on the list. So Nike right here. So we got a nice little list so far today. Yelp, says Ray, so YELP. We have a swing trade on Yelp. It doesn't look like it's doing anything pre-market. So hopefully it continues higher. We did get triggered into a swing trade on it yesterday. So we will see what ends up happening on that one. Here's Amazon. A lot of you guys talking about Amazon. A lot of discussion on it. It's gapping up to 981. Here's my analysis on Amazon. Nice gap up into a resistance, retest gap, look for a fade. That's gonna be my analysis on Amazon. People thinking it's gonna, buying Whole Foods is a dumb idea, I feel like, and I don't think I'm gonna be the only one with that opinion. Now, could it run bullish? Absolutely, right? So the resistance is going to be right here, which is about 989. Here's the 5-minute chart, and obviously we're getting a lot of bullish candles. This is a retest gap, right? Retest gap. So I'm going to look for a retest. I will be keeping an eye to see if we can trade it bullish. Otherwise, if we do something like this, that's cool. If we do something like this, that's cool. Amazon definitely going to go on the list. However, it is a nice gap, and I think we should watch it. Guru says Amazon to acquire Whole Foods and $13.7 billion bet on groceries. Yep. So they're probably going to look to kind of I don't know the term, remake the grocery industry market cool, I guess. Right? People got to eat. So, yeah. We got into a bull put spread on it yesterday, which I like. I like this gap up. So that's good. That's good news. I think we do trade back down on Amazon, but let's see how it moves. It's a nice gap, and we'll see what ends up happening on that one. So we have a pretty solid list so far. I think this is a big enough for right now, at least for me personally. And again, keep in mind, folks, there's zero chance I'm going to be trading all of these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these now, and I'm going to rank them from favorite to least favorite. So I'm going to look at them on the 5-minute chart with extended hours turned on. Avis is going to get a scoot down. Kroger, I don't know what the heck Kroger's going to do, but it is a bearish retest gap. So I'm going to wait on Kroger, but it's going to be on the list. It's a nice gap. Nike. Nike is moving. It's a bearish retest gap. It's also a nice gap. Whole Foods is halted, so I'm going to scoot that one down. FNSR is okay. Someone's mentioning Sprouts Farmers Markets. I'll throw Sprouts on there. Amazon, probably the third favorite gap of the day. ADMP, we'll see. I'll scoot that one up here. Booz Allen's a huge gap. Walmart, probably number 3. Costco is trucking. Wow, Costco might get fun. So I'm going to scoot Costco up. Target, what is Target doing? Target, ooh, big gap on Target. Vinny Patel being able to tell the future. I like that. That's actually probably my favorite gap of the day. Target breaking a lot of really important support, and it's going to be trapping a lot of people. So Target, pretty bearish on. Sprouts, Farmers Market, man, food and retail is getting beat up bad right now. Sprouts, Farmers Market, massive gap. It's a good one though. We got a lot of good gaps out there, folks. Play them smart. Don't bet all of your money on one trade. This type of stuff where you get just a lot of amazing, fun, exciting gaps, this happens often in day trading. All right, this happens often. Derek says, Jeremy, which option will you be trading? Which option week? Today, Derek. If I'm trading an option, it's going to be expiring today. Macy's, I'm going to swing trade bearish on Macy's, and it's not doing anything. It's down 7 cents. That's kind of lame. That's pretty weak, bro. Zoe's, on the other hand, ZOES, also not doing anything. We got in this trade bearish as well. So I am in 2 bearish retail / 1 retail, 1 restaurant trade, and I was hoping that this would, you know, help it out, and it doesn't appear that it will. It's too bad, right? Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Target, though, my favorite gap of the day for sure. We looked at Target. I looked at Target for about 5 minutes yesterday, and Vinny Patel is a fortune teller. I don't know how he called that one, but let me text Vinny. Hey man, comma, let me borrow your crystal ball. Target down 7%. All right. Amazing. Got 2 minutes before market open. I'm just getting some things set up. Okay, perfect. So it's gonna be really about it. Here's the Qs, and the Qs, they are down some. So we'll see what happens on the Qs, hoping the Qs kind of bounces off of this support a little bit. Got some options that expired today on the Qs. I'd like to make a little bit of money on them. We will see. But that's pretty much all I got. Morning, Ryan. Nice gaps. Put Target on that list too. Okay, market opens in seconds. Ricky says, is Target a bearish gap and go? Nope, it is a retest gap, but it's trapping a lot of people. It's trapping a whole heck of a lot of people. So it's trapping people on the weekly, on the daily. We'll try to get in on a pullback of some kind. It's a good gap. Gonna have to be aggressive with it. Laura says, Target's trapping me for one. Yeah, it's gonna be trapping a lot of folks, unfortunately. It's gonna be just one of those gaps that that sucks, but it's gonna be trapping some folks. So we'll be watching it, seeing it where and when we can get into, you know, puts potentially is for a swing or a day trade. But yeah, we're gonna be watching it. And here we go, market opened. So let me just go through these gaps really quick to see if anything didn't open the way we wanted it to. All right, Amazon already broke through that resistance. Costco, geez, Costco. So it looks like they all gapped, except for, did Avis gap? Nope, Avis didn't gap. They're gonna take that off the list. Tesla and Whole Foods, I think, is halted. All right, well, let's see what we can do. So this is Target on, let's go look at this on the 1 minute chart. So again, really, really good gap here on Target. It's absolutely gonna be trapping people. I gotta wait at least 1 to 2 minutes. Robert says Dollar General is down again. All right, I can throw Dollar General on the list. So I'm gonna wait 1 to 2 minutes on everything regardless. It's a very nice rollover on Kroger, so it's already happened. Pre-market, you've already got the rollover, so it actually probably bounces here. as crazy as that sounds. Probably bounces. Dollar Tree is free falling. Okay, Dollar Tree free falling. Throw that one on the list. Wow, we got a lot of red out there today. A lot of red. Oh, Target not going to wait. Everyone's trapped and everyone's selling. I wonder how far Target's going to go down today. It's an amazing gap. Location, everything's phenomenal. This is one of those times where waiting 2 minutes sucks, but we'll see. Kroger broke that low. Nike's trying to break the low. Walmart is about to trade into already a very good daily support for me at 73, which is actually not a terrible place to try to buy some. Sprouts Farmers Market, okay. Amazon's retesting. Costco's already moved massively. So Costco's out of support. ADMP kind of moving. FNSR was an all right gap. Let me see if I can focus on Target and Kroger for a few moments. See if I can play anything on that. So this is the 1 minute chart, and I can look at the 1 minute chart for the first few minutes of the day. But man, Target getting shredded. Let me turn this off over here on this screen. Kroger, yes, correct, Robert. I'm actually looking to play Kroger bullish. It's down 30% in 3 days. So, you know, I don't know if we're going to short it, honestly. Probably won't. It's down pretty far already. So I might try the aggressive bullish trade. All right, Nike. Nike was a pretty okay gap. Again, nice little gap down. I think, Dean, your covered call should expire worthless. Here's the 5 minute chart. All right, so it is a retest gap. So if I'm going to play it on a retest gap, I've got to wait at least 5 minutes for this candle to close. But I can get this set up. Okay, so I'm going to get the prices that I want on Nike. Okay, something like that. And what I'll do for you guys, so again, looking for that retest to occur. Nike. This is Thinkorswim, so this is a 5 minute chart. So it'll be a sell custom, and I'm just gonna get the numbers put in. 51.60 limit sell with a stop at 51.88. So we got about 28 cents of risk. So we're gonna hop back over to here. Again, look at this candle. So we got 28 cents of risk. So take your R divided by 28 cents of risk. It's a lot of shares. Okay. So we'll see if it closes like this. Target down to 49, big move. Kroger already kind of rolling over, getting a little bit lower shadow. Tesla working on a Thomas Wong 5 minute special. So Tesla pulling back. So I'm looking to see if it can bounce off of here. All right, so Nike did close. So 50.60 by 51.88 for a retest type of gap. Looks like I already broke that low. I don't think it's going to trade back up to that level, actually. Shoot, might have to keep waiting. Probably missed it. All right, that's fine. Big move. So again, Target was just rock steady. Kroger bouncing, actually. Not shocking, honestly, that Kroger's going to bounce down here a little bit. This is the 1 minute time frame. Sprouts Farmers. I'm just going through the watch list. Amazon. So Amazon, this blue line, it did break above this blue line. This is a old resistance level. Booz Halton's moving lower. SPY broke that support. Big deal. All right, let's see if we can start getting some closes. That'd be awesome if SPY can pull back a little bit more. I'd love that. Tesla, so Tesla's kind of breaking down. So it did retest, it just didn't bounce. So Tesla pulling back a little bit more. Whole Foods, I think we take that off the list. It's still halted, so it's not going to do anything. Dollar General. So Dollar General, this is a daily chart, gapping down, high wave candle, kind of out of support. So add a little bit of a support on Dollar General. This is the 5-minute time frame. So the market's been open 6 whole minutes. Dollar Tree, let me go look at Dollar Tree. A really nice retest gap on Dollar Tree. Much better than Dollar General. I'll scoot that one up. 5-minute, 1 minute. So this is the 1-minute chart here on Dollar Tree. The 1 minutos chart. Nice pin it pattern. How long do I want it to pin it is my question. Time is at 8:37. Let me give that at least 2 or 3 more minutes on Dollar Tree. Guru says check FTI. By the way, Guru, you're still chatting to all panelists, so if you want to change your chat to everyone. Dude, everybody wants to see you and hear your wisdom, man. Targets. Kroger, sweet. Thanks, brother. So again, Kroger actually looks more bullish to me. So we're going to see about that one. Nike, I was debating on. This is still active, actually. So I'll hop back over here to Thinkorswim. So I still got Nike here, ready to go if I decide to throw that one out. But I probably are going to keep waiting. Probably going to keep waiting. So Nike breaking down a little bit. Walmart kind of out of support. So there's a lot of gaps. All these gaps are massive. And a lot of them are also at support. So it's something you got to keep in mind. Because again, here's Walmart. It's really kind of, it is a retest gap, no question, but it's a buy low, sell high just based on the daily chart, you know? Based on the daily chart, people are like, what? Walmart's down 5% overnight? Great buying opportunity. You know, I'm not saying it can't go lower, but for me to play that one bearish, it's possible. I could scalp it below here, but I'm going to need a bullish candle to come in before I do that. I don't think we're going to get that. Yeah, I don't think that candle's going to go bullish. I'm going to try. I'm doing my best to be patient right now. It's always hard. That's the hardest thing in trading is to be patient, especially day trading. All right, Amazon definitely bouncing right here. Amazon, great gap. It is a retest gap. I was looking for it to fade. It opened a little bit higher. So let's do this on Amazon. This might just be a learning experience, if anything. I have a lot of traders who often ask me, hey, Jeremy, do you guys do weekly options in your trading rooms? The answer is most certainly. So if you're looking at how one could play Amazon, check this out. I'll show you guys something pretty cool. Now, I'm going to do this really quickly, but bottom line is if you are interested in trading weekly options, we do everything. We can do a little bit of all of it. Options are still really expensive on Amazon. But if I were going to trade Amazon calls, this is an Amazon option pricing chart right here. And I can show you guys how to access this. This is how I can look at the option chart and kind of determine where to get in. So this is about 640 by 340. So we got $3 of risk. Okay, interesting. So possibly about 640 by 340. Again, these options are real pricey. That's $300 risk per contract. You know, so it's hard to trade that one with a really small account. I agree. It's not easy. It's $1,000 a share almost. So yes, we do trade weekly options. Yes, I can help and teach you how to do it more. And yes, next week I will be sending all those traders who decide the real life trading room is an amazing place to be for their trading careers. I'll be giving them more and more and more information on this. So really right now I'm just going to be watching this for a moment. But Amazon, I'm going to scoot that one up a little bit because it looks like it's falling in my sights. Target retesting, which is great. Kroger, I really did think about playing Kroger bullish here. I'm thinking about it. What do I need to see to make Kroger official? That is a great question. So this would be a limit buy because it's already kind of moving. So I don't want to buy it on a pullback. Drew says, is it possible to day trade without looking at charts? Is there any way? No. Gotta look at charts, man. All right, 5 minute. That really doesn't look too bad on Kroger. Trying to see if I could get a better price. That 1 minute looks like it's at a pretty nice resistance. I wonder if it's going to try to double bottom. I could pull back down to here. This is going to be a tough one. Let me keep watching this candle, see how this candle forms. But I really am debating on playing Kroger bullish. Target bouncing a little bit, not surprising. Amazon trading sideways. Nike did retest. It just didn't pull back where I thought it would. So nice retest on Nike. Walmart didn't get that bullish candle that I wanted. Walmart probably bounces a little bit. So again, there's a lot of moves in groceries, retail, but they're a little bit more of a bullish move right now. So Zoe's did hit the target on Zoe's. That's cool. Nicely done, team. At channel, Zoe's swing trade hit. Cameron, I totally agree. Totally agree. Looking for a bull day trade, actually. I can't type on a PC. So good job on Zoe's, folks. That was a trade that we have we've been setting up ever since the entire open house as a swing trade. So congratulations for snagging a nice little quick gain on Zoe's. A little bit of bearish move, a little bit over 1R. Very nicely done. All right, so Zoe's successful swing trade. I dig it. Oh man, missed Nike bad. Well, I shouldn't say bad. We definitely missed it. We got the analysis right. It just didn't quite pull back far enough for me. Shoot. So it pulled back on the 10 beautifully, just not on the 5. Target is retesting. Come on, Target. Retest like a champ. I will short you. Kroger. That was the limit buy. Dang it, Newsome, you're so slow. Should have bought right there. Up in R already. Blissfully beautiful. Boy. Ken says, Jeremy, does Thinkorswim have $21 calls on Kroger expiring today? It hasn't updated yet, actually. I'm looking at the option chain right now. They haven't updated. Ken says, Kroger's bearish. Why the limit buy? Is Kroger bearish? Is it? It has moved up almost 10% since open. Not that bearish. The reason I'm looking at trading at bullish bin is because look at this move on the daily. Remember, this is a blue chip dividend paying stock. People are going to look to buy those at a discount. It's down, what, 30% in the last 3 days. It's going to be very difficult to short down here, right? You guys follow me? So blue chip dividend paying stocks, when they just get shredded, mutual funds, hedge funds, investors, they look to buy at a discount, right? Buy low, sell high. It's smart. So down here, I'm looking at trading it bullish because even though it is a bearish gap, it's down a little too far. Down a little too far. Now, this is an aggressive fade. I agree. And I missed it, unfortunately. I'm not the best at fades. I'm still trying to get better. If I lower my risk, that's probably what I should do. Maybe I should create a plan. I lower my risk for fades. Because I still get the 450, man. It's still just, I don't know. Mentally, it gets hard to trade a fade in the opposite direction of the gap because I feel like it's going to do what I want it to do, like roll over. If I think I lowered my R, I think I'll be less stressed about it. Maybe that's what I should do. Tim, Dollar General. So Dollar General breaking higher. Yeah, it looks good, Tim, for a little bit of a quick bullish trade. Again, it is also out of support. Another blue chip dividend paying stock out of support. FTI gaps all the time. I think, Guru, you're looking at this one, right? So this thing gaps every single day. So even though it is a bearish gap, it's going to mean a little bit less. SPY, though, SPY breaking down. So that is a break of that support, folks. That is a break. So at this point on SPY, we'll look to see if SPY can retest and maybe buy some puts for a day trade later today. Yeah, so Target is pulling back. There we go. Garrett calling it short on the 2-minute. Good call. So this is the 1-minute chart. We got ourselves an evening star reversal on Target. Give me a lower shadow. We got it. All right. Target. 1-minute candle is 8:48. This would be a stop limit, no slippage. Let me show you how this would be put into a broker, because that was the question I got the majority of the week, is what is a stop limit? And that's a very, very, very important order to know. I'm trying to determine if I should go below this bullish candle or this candle right here. Let me wait 2 more minutes because we got that high wave candle. And I think I'd be okay doing that. Yep, let me wait just a few more seconds, but I'll give you an idea of how this looks. So if I hop back over to here, I'll hop back over to here and I go Target, right? And I'm looking at this. There's that 5-minute candle, sell custom, OCO bracket, and I can do, this is a limit. So instead of a limit, stop limit. Entry, 49.79, 49.79. So the limit and stop, same entry. This is the stop loss down here. It says stop right there, STD. So that would be 50.65. And this is the limit buy right here. So this will be where I'd like to get out at a profit. So from here, then I go and calculate the amount of shares. It's almost $1 of risk. Very, very close. So 50.65 minus 49.79 is 86 cents. 450 divided by 86 cents is 523. And I got these synced up to all change automatically, and boom, there's your order. So what is that? A little bit of practice. Takes about 20 seconds to fill that out. You can also create hotkeys and all that jazz. But on Target, looks good. So 49.79 stop limit by 50.65 on Target. TGT 49.79 stop limit by 50.65. All right, Ben, thanks for sharing your trading plan with us, man. I appreciate it. And then I have to hop over here and I have to post in here. Okay, and there's Target. Ben says Target's like Kroger, 30% down. Not quite. Not quite. It's only down 9% from yesterday. So this one's only down 9%, so not quite 30. And it's breaking a really strong support on a weekly. It's trading sideways for a while. Granted, it is a blue chip stock. I'm not going to deny that, but this is the first day of the gap. Kroger had a huge day yesterday, so Target only down 10%, Kroger down 13% right now, and it was down hard yesterday. So just some small differences between the two. Amazon still looking a little bit more bullish. Walmart, I don't know yet. Sprouts Farmers, I don't know. Dollar Tree. Still waiting on Dollar Tree. Costco. Some of these things look a little more bullish right now. ADMP. Ben says he's watching. All right. FNSR, not doing much. Booz Allen, not too much. SPY broke down. Tesla, a little bit bearish. Dollar General kind of rolling over to FTI. I think we take that one off the list. Not doing that much right now. All right. Well, we got Target on the high wave candle on a 5-minute chart. And this is an inside candle. So Ben says, how much percent should be fine? Well, in the day trading program last week, Ben, we talked about, now let me go ahead and just send that to you as well. So if you get a chance, if you're interested in day trading, Ben, I would suggest taking these classes. They're entirely free. They don't cost you anything. So there you go, Ben. And if you would like to, feel free to change your chat pane from all panelists to everyone. So that way people don't think I'm creating an imaginary friend named Ben. I mean, I would love to be your friend in real life, but I just don't want people to think you're a fake person, you know. I don't know. What's the target on Target, says Luke? It would be 2 times my risk. Target 1 would be the low of the day. So we've already broken through the stop right here. I'm going to leave it open, though, for just a second. But Target 1 would be here, and Target 2 would be down here somewhere. So the targets are very easy, Luke. Very easy. They're always easy. Take your risk, multiply times 2. Here it says, could sharp target under 50.37. Tom says, oh, wow. As of 5/31, NASDAQ says the short interest on Whole Food will take 7 days to cover. Holy smokes. That is intense. Good grief. Amazon, so this blue line, so we know where this blue line is coming from. This blue line is a previous old resistance right here. So we got it. The good news is, again, this is just news based. We got kind of lucky yesterday. We got into that bull put spread on Amazon. So right now it is looking okay. Let me kind of come back and look at that option pricing chart. Looks like, so this was the option I was looking at was the 9:55 call expiring today. And I think I might do $6 limit buy if it breaks above that resistance. And the stop, oh man, the stop's gonna be tough. Stop's gonna be real tough. I'm gonna wait. So pricey. David said, Jeremy, for optioning any stock, how do you tell if it's currently expensive? I mean, really, it's based on your bankroll, right, David? If you got a $100 account or $1,000 account, pretty much any option is expensive. If you're looking at an option like, man, this is going to be, you know, so for if I buy this at $6 and have a $3.40 limit buy, that's $2.60. That's $260 per contract. So if you have a $450 risk, you can only buy 2 of them. That's pretty expensive, right? Because the option I'm looking at literally expires today. So it's just going to be all about the account size, how much money you're trading, your risk, all that good stuff. Yeah. Plus, if the stock's $1,000, you can more or less guarantee that it's going to be, you can more or less guarantee that it's going to be expensive. All righty. So we can see if Target works. Kroger. doing its thing. Oops, I forgot to put this in the worksheet. I always forget that. $15 target 49.79. There's the fill by 50.65. Bearish retest gap. All right, so from here, Luke was asking earlier. So the reason I want to exit some there is because it's out of support. 2R is 48.07. So that's 2 times the risk. Will we hit that? Probably not. But it would be cool if we do. What we do from here, 48.93. Let's exit a quarter off of the position if we hit that. Quarter of position, 48.93. So what we'll do now is type this one in here. Ben says today is the 16th, Jer. Thanks, man. I'll update that in just a second. That's not super important, just a worksheet. Target 1 on target is 48.93 for 1/4 of position. Target 2 is 48.07 for the rest. And the good news is we'll figure out very quickly if we win or lose on that trade. It's a big gap. It's a high wave candle on a 5-minute chart. You know, your extended hours, it's a retest gap. This is the retest on the 10. Can't be afraid of trading that trade. Doesn't mean it's going to work, but it just simply means if it does work, it'll work quickly. And if it doesn't work, it won't work quickly. So we get to find out. Kroger doing its thing. Amazon. So Amazon is breaking above right now. So I think we're going to be able to get this call maybe at a different price. If this thing breaks out, because again, this option, it's pricey. It's pricey. Trying to get just a good value for it. Nike rolling over. So we missed Nike, guys. Sorry about that. We might be able to catch it again. It's only down 4%. Ooh, sorry. Here's the daily chart. Low of this candle, 50.81. So it's going to be a pretty good target. Let me just kind of draw that there. There we go. Just so I can have that like, hey, it's going to be there, you know, as a target. So I think we missed it. Walmart out of support and kind of rolled over a bit. So Walmart did roll over a touch. Sprouts, Farmers Market, nothing yet. Dollar Tree, nothing yet. Costco did roll over. ADMP, FNSR pulling back. Booz Allen, SPY. I'm going to keep SPY on the list because SPY looks pretty similar to Target. So I think those two will kind of help us on those. All right. And so Ben, so this is the 16th. I'm going to go back and fill this out. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate you helping your eyes, my man. See if you're on Slack. Took a buyout to get it to where you want it. We owe you. Winky face. Yeah. All right. Bear flag on Kroger on the 5 minutes, says Jesse. That's the thing, man. I'm trying to figure out if this is going to bounce or not. I was looking at playing it as a bullish fade. Didn't. I would have already been out. Because, again, fades, you want to be in and out pretty quickly. Probably would have been out. It looks, just based on how far it's down, I'd be a little bit more bullish on it. But let me hop over to Amazon really quick because I'm trying to determine where we could trade this Amazon call. Looking for a weekly position on Amazon. It's making higher highs and higher lows. We're up 3%. It's a good gap. I think I want to buy it when it comes back to here instead of stop down here. I think that'd be easier to do. So that would be about $3 with a stop at $1. So that's a $2 risk, a little better. $3 limit buy. And the stop on this one would be $1. Again, it's still a little pricey, not terrible for Amazon. It is a retest gap. Wow, it's a far stop, but it kind of needs to be. So if I turn the extended hours off, how does that look? Yeah, it looks like it pulled right into that 10 at that point and kind of retest that level. Well, let me see what Target ends up doing before I take that trade on Amazon. Because again, we got an R on the table on Target and it's not working yet. It's showing a little bit of bullish strength right there. And that 10's trying to come down to press it lower. So we'll keep waiting a little bit. Kroger did roll over, which is fine. Again, we're not in trade bullish. I wanted to, but if I would have, it would have been a very, very quick move. Nike, we missed. So we were setting that trade up this morning and just missed it. So, I mean, some of these things are rolling over. So I don't feel too bad about being in Target bearish. Bill says, what's up? Donna says, got a Nike for 3R. Nice, Donna. Champ. I love it. Got to feel good about that. Costco, AD&P, FNS. So I'm just kind of going through this list. All the things on here. SPY had a good rollover, but Target's just not doing anything. Tesla, nice looking pullback. So this is interesting because SPY is rolling over. Nike moved lower. Kroger's rolling over. Walmart rolled over, but Target, no. All right. That's fine. Dollar General. The challenge on Dollar General. You got this daily chart. Again, it's a high wave candle. It's at a support. The support that I'm looking at, kind of that one right there. So big support on Dollar General. Not too much happening with that one. Again, congrats if you only got a chance to play Zoe's. I didn't mean to take off those lines. It's okay. Won't be a big deal. But anyway, we played Zoe's for a little bit of a bearish swing trade. That was cool. Macy's, so we're still in bearish on Macy's as well. I'll be lowering that stop on Monday. So Macy's doing its dirty work. MCK, so MCK, kind of most drug retailers are down. Probably going to lose on this one, which is fine. I've been hoping it was going to balance at some point. I mentioned I had a large chance I was going to lose. So I'm all right if it does lose. It looked great yesterday, but today, not so much. Not so much. So here's the swing trades that we're in. So we got out of Zoe's. Macy's were in, MCK, Yelp, and HDS. So here's YELP. Ray was looking at this one earlier today. Yelp actually up a little bit. That's kind of cool. Hoping that continues. And HDS, we're down on it, but just got triggered in yesterday. So still got time on HDS. NT says, good morning, Jeremy and attendees. Good morning, my man. So the market's been open only 34 minutes. It feels like it's been open 17 years, but it's only 34 minutes at the present moment in time. My girlfriend's dad just texted me. Amazon buying out Whole Foods. Yes, sir. Thanks for the update. Trading them right now. Well, not Whole Foods because it's on. Not Whole Foods because it's on hold. All righty. Java says, Jeremy, Nike just went through yesterday's low. Yeah, so again, this blue line, this is a daily chart on Nike that we're looking at right now. And you have a really, really good low on the 19th of May. The thing is, I wanted to trade Nike. We had it set up. it was a retest gap. It did retest. So here's the retest right here. It didn't retest quite as far as I wanted it to. So there's the retest. So no, we shouldn't play it now. We should wait, right? Should always wait. If you feel like you're missing the trade, if you feel like you're chasing it, you are. So continue to wait on it. So what I will do, what I'll draw. So again, you always want to think not what stock is doing now, but what it's going to do in the future. I want Nike to trade sideways and then break down. That's what I want it to do. So we'll see if it's going to happen. We'll find out. Any other stocks that I should have on my watch list at present? I have 117 text messages. Oh my gosh. Yes, sir. Wow. Whoa. Whoa, today is busy. Good grief. Costco. Again, this is a solid gap on Costco. It just moved so fast. So fast. Very nice high wave candle. Things are starting to get a little bit extended. Yeah, we're getting extended on some stocks. Okay, perfect. Got that. Let's go look at the Qs. See what the Qs are doing. So the Qs trying to bounce, but not really. Facebook. Facebook made a higher high. That's interesting. Apple inside candle right now. That would be great if we can hang out there until by the close of today. That'd be sweet. I feel like Netflix. You dirty animal. You dirty animal. Brett says, I missed target, but I got Costco, 168.06 by 169.41. Oh, nice. Good job, man. Up $2. Well done. Melanie says, Brad, I hear you. Summer is upon us. You guys should have teenagers. You're doing the whole kid thing wrong. You guys, they just sleep until noon. It's easy to have teenagers. So guys, sorry, on Amazon, if anyone played this one, awesome. I missed it. The option price would have been it was a little too much for me. I need a bigger account to trade Amazon and Google now. I mean, the option prices are just up there, you know. Google's an inside day candle, but Amazon, it's a really nice move on Amazon. And I was talking about earlier yesterday when we got into the bull put spread, 910, 905. We could always buy to close that one if we need to. The spread is pretty low, and we really didn't change the option price that much. I like the fact that it's higher for sure, but you know, buying, it was a 910, 905 credit spread. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit to buy that one back, but so far it looks pretty nice. All right, targets. So at least it's doing something. This is a 5-minute chart on target. So again, 48.93. I'm gonna exit a quarter. I think it's okay to lower the stop right here. I don't want to lose on that trade if at all possible. So the high of this wick is 50.25, lowering the stop to 50.28. It's going to take its time to go lower. I'm trying to decide if I should move that stop now or wait 5 more minutes. I mean, that's really where it needs to be. If we break above that, it's not like it's going to be a home run trade. Okay. Target, lower stop to 50.28. All right, I'm gonna have to stop looking at that one for a second. It's stressing me out. I'm gonna hide my watch list for a second. All right, let's go peruse the markets for just a quick second and see what's going on. So Tesla, great little pullback on Tesla. A lot of you are talking about BP. Vicky, are you still here? Chatting about BP this morning. So it is up again. The gap, these gaps gap all the time, so they mean a lot less. Got the 37 covered call on BP expiring today. So that one's gonna be cool. FCX rolling down again. CF hanging out. US Steel hanging out. Exxon Mobil not doing much. Ticker symbol BUD, Budweiser, not doing much. Those are all just kind of hanging out. Linden Club hasn't been doing anything for a while. So Linden Club just chilling. So those are kind of all the longer term stuff. I already looked at Apple, but yeah, BP probably end up doing a 37 or 38 covered call at some point later. RIG, ticker symbol RIG. So this is RIG on the daily chart, slowly going down a little bit lower. Avis, we mentioned we're gonna look at Avis. It didn't open where we thought it would today. So Avis not doing much. Here's Hertz Rent-A-Car, and Hertz is hurting pretty bad. VRX, I don't know why this thing is taking forever to go lower, but VRX actually had a relatively good bullish gap today. Am I going to trade VRX bullish today? Probably not. That would go against everything in my ether, but let me throw it on the list just in case. Come on, Target. Don't come all the way back to break even. Yeah, the stock's going to take forever to roll over. It's down far. That's the challenge, is shorting something down that far. Momo thoughts. Momo. This is the daily chart. Nice morning star on Momo. I like the stock. It's not that wild. It's really fun to trade. Here's the long terms. I was hoping at some point it would come down to the 100 simple moving average and bounce. That's what I would really like it to do. Hasn't yet. But with this 100 simple moving average hanging out here, you know, if it can form that morning star and bounce, looks pretty to me. Nice bullish trend. Brad says tech resources. He missed his favorite candle. Yes, you did. Sorry, man. Tech resources breaking a little bit lower. Nice shooting star candle. Ron, a lot of you guys like FNSR. Let me go back and look at that on the daily chart. FNSR, it is retesting. It's a nice gap. So right now it looks like, to me at least, it's smack dab in the middle of these long-term moving averages. So it's a white candle gapping up right in the middle of those long terms. So it's gonna be facing a lot of resistance and a lot of scrutiny from these moving averages, I feel like. So if you're looking at trading, I think there's some better gaps out there than FNSR. That's just me personally. Maybe I'm wrong, but I will say the good news on this one is you got this resistance right here. We did break out that resistance and we are retesting it. So if you're looking at playing it long, I get it. It makes sense. ADMP, not really doing much. So if you're in that one, Ben, let me know. Be happy to keep it on the list. Otherwise, I'll probably peel it off here soon. Booz Allen, ticker symbol BAH, down really far. So this is a massive, massive gap, and it did go a little bit lower. So I'm watching it, but I don't know if we're going to trade this one. SPY, Tesla, Dollar General, VRX, Amazon. So Amazon's trying to pull back. And then our pesky little animal here on Target. That is not the candle that we would want by any means. I knew we would retest. It is a retest gap after all. So this is the 5-minute chart. The 10 EMA on the 5-minute extended hours chart is at least below our stop, so that'll help us. We do need to take out the low of this bullish candle, and we need to do it soon. So that's what I'm going to write in. If we don't take out the low of this bullish candle in the next 14 minutes, I'll look to exit with a small gain if possible. That's going to be my defensive plan on Target. Kroger still looks a little bit weak. Amazon strong. Nike trading sideways. Walmart hanging out. Sprouts, Dollar Tree, Costco, FNSR. All right. Java says Costco is between a lot of long-term moving averages. 100, 150, and 200. I don't really use the 150. Not that it's a bad moving average. I just don't personally use it. It's a great gap, but I would say on Costco, I mean, it's a solid bearish retest gap. Something like this. But longer term, it appears that the trend is bullish. I think Costco's gapping down because they didn't buy Whole Foods. You know, people are like, why wouldn't you buy Whole Foods, Costco? Again, the trend is strong. It is gapping into a support. I still think Costco goes higher eventually at some point. But you are correct. It is down pretty far. So if you're looking at playing it, I would play it as a retest on a swing level, if that's how you're looking at playing it. Brad says, my Costco stop is 167.12. All right, man. So locking in a little bit of a profit. I think that's smart. Brad, stop. Okay. Lawrence, did you think Target is at a buy low? Do you think Target at a buy low swing is good now? I do not. No. I thought Target was at a good buy low swing high a long time ago. And since it broke through that, it's probably not going to happen. We might get trailed out on Target, which would be frivolously annoying if that actually happens. There's a huge, huge gap down. So I would imagine that some people are buying it. But really the best time to buy, Target would have been, a few weeks ago at that support. The fact that we broke that support this is a massive ordeal. Massive, massive ordeal on Target that we broke that low, in my opinion. So if you're looking at buying it at a longer term level, I would wait. Yeah, I would wait on that one. So it doesn't look like we're going to take out this bullish candle in the next 14 minutes, which is frustrating. Again, it was a good trade. If we lose, we're going to lose small on it. It did work for a little bit, but it's just forming this higher low right here. Let's see if the 3-minute charts. Let's see if Harry Potter is going to come and wizard this one down for us. Nope, he will not. Not on the 3-minute chart, at least. Let's turn extended hours off. Is there a 10 right there? Wow, just smashing through the 10 on the 3-minute. All right. Well, some interesting gaps for sure. So this is the non-extended hours chart. Kroger, and again, Amazon looking relatively okay. Nike kind of bouncing off that support. Walmart still trading a little more bullish. Sprouts, farmers markets, Dollar Tree. Costco, I think might have trailed you out, Brad. FNSR, not doing all that much. And trailed out of Target. right, so out of target effective 50.29. We may attempt to trade that one again. We lost small on it, the good news, but that's really, really upsetting. I'd had half an hour loss, a little bit more than that. So let me see if we form another like a bearish candle, and I'll be aggressive on that trade and see if I can make that R back. Java says, why is the significant ending at a stop limit? Very significant, because if you enter at just the limit and you're trying to get in bearish, right? If you, let's say you do a limit sell right now, you're just going to fill on that trade. So for anyone who's really like to know, if you want to get a video recording of kind of the difference between a stop and stop limit, they're very, very crucial and important orders to know. Very crucial. I got a lot of videos on them. So here's the one that I will send everybody. If you have a question about it, there is my YouTube link for stop limit versus stop market orders. And here's another video that Brad did, 6 different types of market orders. Right, so yeah, if you do a limit sell and your entry is below the price of the stock, you're going to get filled immediately. If the candle forms, if this candle forms on target exactly like this, I might try it again a little bit more aggressively to see if we can get that trade back. Because again, it's a good gap. A lot of people are trapped in this stock. And it just tells me that it's going to take some time for it to go lower. So we'll just be aggressive about it. Try to just chip away at that loss. That is fine. Whatevs, we'll shake it off. Go look for something else. This again, keep the losses small if they happen. Ray said, do all brokers have OCO orders? They should. If they don't, fire them and get another broker. VRX, Dollar General trading sideways, Tesla, nothing yet. SPY, nothing yet. All right, so just gonna watch our beautiful target here. And is Kroger bouncing? No, it's just really going sideways still. Chauncey says, got into Costco 160, 158 bull put spread. When's your expiration? Here's MasterCard, took some MA. MasterCard looking good. HLF. Your MasterCard bear call spread and HLF bull put spread look fine. All right, so again, if target closes with this candle, so again, Java, you would be doing a stop limit because your entry is below the price of the stock. 50.06, so that would be, let me give 30 cents of risk, which would be an easier stop to calculate. And let me go look at where the VWAP is just to check. VWAP is at 49.81. That's interesting. It would be an aggressive trade. That'd be a lot of shares too. Be a healthy amount. This is it on the 1 minute chart. So I'm trying to see if I can make that half an R that we lost back. It's not a revenge trade. I'm not that upset about it. 50.06 by 50.36. Here's what I'm going to say. Aggressive trade Got to be quick about it. Oh, it did before I could even type it in. It flashed down there too. Well, this will now be a limit sell. Let's see if we can catch it on a pullback. $50.06 by 50.36. So exactly 30 cents of risk, which makes it a little bit easier to calculate. And I'm gonna be in that trade for thanks, Shanti. I'm gonna miss it. Oh man. That's one of those the downsides to webinar trading is sometimes you'll miss trades like that because you gotta type it in for everybody else. That's one of our things that we always want to make sure you guys catch it before I catch it. I don't know if anyone got a chance to take that trade, but if you did, I would go ahead and peel off that position, or at least peel off some, because again that BWAP is right there at 49.81. I'm gonna miss that trade, but you got your half of your R back. Good job, folks. Exit the VWAP, lock in half an R if you got a chance to trade it. Sorry I wasn't fast enough to actually input the trade, so I can't track it. But that's okay. I'm here for you guys, not me, because again, I can do this on my own at any point in time, all the time. Matt says IWM on the 5-minute. IWM, what's IWM doing? IWM trading down. It's got some moving averages in its way. It is kind of breaking the low of that candle. Sure, I can throw IWM on the list. Hold on really quick. Let me come back to I missed target. It was triggering as I was typing. Hope someone else played it. Again, that's cool, folks. That's the point about trading is you're always going to be able to get into trades faster than I am because I'll be the one talking, typing, texting, webinaring, trying to trade while you guys are able to kind of feel it out. But trades are fast. Day trades are fast. That's why you got to plan it in advance. When VWAP, I use it as a support resistance tool, nothing else. Amazon looks like it's going to be pulling back some. Nike hanging out. Walmart still trading sideways. Sprouts Farmers Market has bounced. Dollar Tree sideways. Costco. So let me input Shanti's trading Costco. 160, 158 for July. 6, 16, 17. I forgot it already. 160, 158 July bull put spread. All right, nice and far away too. Buying the dip. I like it. Man, target. Oh, I could be up half an hour. That is tough though. Again, that's the beautiful part about losing small, my friends. That is the beautiful part about it. Because on this trade, again, I didn't take it with real money, so it doesn't matter. But entering in this trade, stop here, getting trailed out right there for half an hour loss, and then taking that shooting star, boom, boom, into here. That's a 1-to-1 risk reward. So if you lose half an hour and you make an hour, you're up half an hour on the day. That's not bad. It is not bad. And that was really the trade. That would have been it. It's like I would already be out. Boom, boom, done, done. Now, can I trade target again? Possibly. It's the gap of the day for me. There's definitely this trend right here with extended hours. So we're going to see how long that holds. And the longer it holds, the more I'll like it. Kroger is down real far. Amazon pulling back. Nike. Let's see if there's any other gaps. Update this. A lot of stuff going on. It's been fun. Fun times are happening. Kroger, buy low, long term is smart. I got some of my fantasy football buddies texting me about Kroger. Oh boy, it's starting. I like it. All right. Sprouts did bounce, and the rest are trading sideways. Let's see if there's any other good gaps out there. So gap ups. Did Whole Foods open up here? Is it unhalted now? Yep. Unhalted. Unhalted. It's a buyout on Whole Foods. Okay. Whole Foods, big gap up. Job says, but why do we bother to watch DNCR bouncing off? But why do we bother to watch DNSR when it is, I just noticed, bouncing around all of its moving averages? I meant FNSR. Yes, so I was kind of talking about that earlier. So we probably won't, I mean, we won't be trading it, but there's another trader who might be in. But yes, it is in between its moving averages. But I always watch stocks for other traders. So they could be in a swing trade. Some traders might be in put sales, longer term stuff, right? It might not just be a day trade. Some traders like me to just watch what they got going on. Yeah. So there is FNSR. Here's Lockheed Martin, ticker symbol LMT. A very strong linear correlation. Linear correlation. So Lockheed Martin slowly going higher over time. Boeing made a new all-time high today. So Boeing still running strong. American Airlines, AAL hanging out, Southwest Airlines cranking it up, Square inside day candle right now. Shopify, small bounce. Okay, so over here back on target, so we got this flag pattern looking thing. And what I'm going to do, so this is the 5-minute chart with the extended hours turned on. Oh, that was beautiful. What a good failure on the 10. Woo! Gorgeous. So now I'm going to start planning this thing to trade sideways a little longer. Just a little longer, not much longer. Maybe another 5-10 minutes, which it may or may, which it might not do. It probably won't. But if it can, I'll start being more interested in trying target again. Amazon. So Amazon, the interesting thing is this call option did trade down to $3 right there. I don't know if anyone took this trade right now. You probably didn't, but if you did, That option's now at 450. So you're up almost an R. So you could probably take your stop at this point and move it up to 250 on the option if you're playing the 955 calls expiring today. Yes. Right on. All right. So that's Amazon. And again, some tech stocks are bouncing. So Facebook made a little bit of a higher high. Netflix made a little bit of a higher high. So that looks kind of pretty. Google, inside day candle, not doing much right now. Apple, inside day candle as well. Linda, options expire at 4 p.m. Eastern when the stock market closes. Tech resources, TECK. Here's a 5-minute chart. Brad's trying to give me a free trade. All right, so let me put tech on the list. That does look pretty. Integrated mining company. So what I would have it do is break lower. I'll do 20 cents of risk. Break lower, make a new low, and then retest. So I'm just looking for it to break low. Still crying deep down inside that I missed that doji, by the way, on target. I would love to be up right now on the day. Yep, Jobby, you're 100% correct. Nike is trading sideways at that support, just like I wanted. You are correct, my friend. So I'm going to let it keep trading sideways and see if we end up breaking that very strong daily support. My brother Ben says ABX. ABX gold inside day candle right now. Ben says looking like it could set up a morning star reversal pattern. Agreed. Really nice inside day candle on ABX. As far as a channel goes, it'd be phenomenal if we could buy it down here at 1320. Will we get to? Probably not. But you never know. Okay. Thank you. Let's go look at MET, MetLife. MetLife on a daily chart. So I also have a bull put spread on MetLife expiring today. So that's going to be nice. Micron Technology, Mikey says, I think MU long at 30.40. Micron long at 30.40. Looking. I see the support you're talking about. You mean as a day trader or swing trade, Mikey? Ricky and Mikey in the building. I like it. A lot of people looking at Momo bullish. I can dig that as well. Momo looking nice. As a day trade, got it. All right, 30.40, buying at that support. I would say don't buy blind. What I mean by that is I wouldn't have just a limit buy down there. Look for it to pull back and form a candle like this or like that. Some type of tweezer bottom, but it's at a good level. Mikey, I agree. It's a nice little support. There are a lot of other gaps. There are a lot of gaps out there today in general, for sure. So Micron, let it trade down there and see if it bounces. And if you play it, let me know. Benny says bull put spreads or credit spreads. Yes, you are absolutely correct. You got it. Illinois Toolworks. Let's go check out that. ITM. No, I'm sorry, ITW. ITW, Illinois Toolworks, making new highs on the day. So new all-time highs on Illinois Toolworks. Let's hop back over to Target. I'm gonna have to console myself with some ice cream today that I missed that candle. Tech. So I'm waiting for tech to make a new low, and I'm trying to determine if I should do a low of the day break. It's only 10:41 right now. Not that long. Here's the daily chart, and you got a nice little bearish trend. You got 3 bearish candles in a row. It's a retest gap. That's why I want to play it on a retest. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for it to make a new low, and then I'll keep an order open just to see if it fills. Kroger, very sideways. Amazon, nothing. Nike, nothing yet. Walmart, nothing yet. Sprouts. I want to grow some sprouts. So sprouts, okay. Really nice high wave candle here on sprouts. I'm debating on trading this as a double bottom. Maybe. Probably won't. I think I'm just gonna leave it alone. Ron B says FNSR, maybe 2R. Nice job, brother. Good job. Probably playing that bullish retest bounce. I dig it. Ben says, is SPY finding some support and bouncing? It broke a really strong level. It did. So that break of that 242 is a serious thing, I feel like. Here's what it looks like on the hourly chart. So it's a retest gap on the hourly. It broke support very quickly. If it does bounce, which it probably will, I think a short play around 242.50 would probably be the way to go. Be a very short-term move. Excellent job, my friend. All right, so SPY. We got the IWM on here. Ben says, would you have 2R bearish on SPY? Would I have 2R? Would I have 2R? What do you mean by that, buddy? All right, so tech. So tech made a new low. Oh, risk reward? Yeah, the risk reward is definitely there. So tech, it made a new low. I like the trend here. Remember, I'm down half an R realized on the day. So tech made a new low. It's a retest gap. This is the 15-minute chart. I do like the play. It's 9:44 Central. So 9:44. I wonder if I could actually get it a little bit higher. Tech and target. Interesting. Tough decision. I'm trying to see if it's going to close down there. Because it's already a 5-minute candle. It's going to close in just a few seconds. If it closes with a lower shadow, I might bring that trade up. Really, the entry would have been here. That would have been the setup. Right below that shooting star, stop above that shooting star. That's how we needed to play it. And we missed that trade. Amazon options at 5.15 right now. I'm going to wait on this trade for a second. Let me give that about 5 or 6 more minutes. Just going to give a little bit of time. Thomas is on a day trade, but Foot Locker at a long-term support now after dropping 34% in a month. Wow. Foot Locker. Yep, you're correct. Look at that sell-off. Jeez. Let's put that one on the list for Merchant Monday. Merchant Monday being next Monday. So we're going to look at a lot of merchant stocks together. Monday, Foot Locker, and let's talk about that as a longer term perspective. Good call, Thomas. Thank you for that update, kind sir. Target, absolutely in a very nice pennant pattern right now. Yep. So here's the 5-minute charts. Really nice pennant. We definitely have higher lows. So the VWAP, the VWAP is at 49.82, the volume weighted average price. So we're going to need a break below there more than likely before I trade this bearish. So let me keep watching this thing and see if it breaks. I can tell you if target breaks down, this is just my opinion, but I think I'm pretty right on it. If we do break down, we're going to have to get out quickly for a gain, kind of like the last trade. It will work, just not very long. Maybe I'm just being a giant chicken on it, but I think if it breaks, it'll do something like this. So I'll have to get in and get out. I do like that doji right there, though. I'm just going to keep giving it a little bit more time. Same thing with tech. Kroger not doing much. Amazon hanging out. Nike still trading sideways. Walmart still trading sideways. So a lot of the groceries stores and stores in general gapping down. Man, that was a great double bottom on Sprouts. Shoot. Really nice double bottom on SFN. I think we could take that off the list. We missed that in a big way. SYY, Cisco Corporation. Big candle coming in. Another food and retailer. Looks like it also traded to a long-term moving average of the 200 and the 100. So going to get some support there on SYY. I wonder if ConAgra is down also. ConAgra brands, yep. This one's down. This one's below its 200 though. Well, it looks like it already broke down. So we missed ConAgra. That was a nice little low of the day, 200 simple moving average break on CAG. What's Dean Foods doing? Dean Foods also kind of breaking down. So a lot of the food industry getting shaken up today. Tyson, a little bit of a pretty candle on Tyson here. 15-minute chart, 5-minute chart. So Tyson and ConAgra Foods looking pretty similar. I'll throw it on the list just in case. Again, we got a long day left. It's only the market's only been open an hour and some change, which, you know, not that bad. All right, perfect. Good, got it. All right. So Target, Tech Resources. Things are starting to slow down a little bit out there. So they had some crazy moves earlier, but we're slowing down some. VRX I could take off the list. IWM, it's just chilling right now. Target. This is going to be an interesting little move, especially if you get that evening star reversal pattern. It's going to try to break. You got that doji. So if this candle right here in the next 5 minutes forms a bullish candle or something, lower shadow, I think we can take this trade for, I'm going to try to make it back that half an hour again. I missed this trade, but I need this thing to close. I am going to go ahead and get it ready though. So this time I don't miss it. And all I have to do is just put the entry in. So I'll put you this way. This will become an official trade if Target can not trigger and give me a little bit of a bullish candle right here. Java. Zoe's was a swing trade. So I'm done with that one. So Zoe's was a swing trade. So that one we were looking at all week long, Monday, Tuesday, and it triggered yesterday and hit our target today. So Zoe's, I'll look at it again on Monday for sure. Monday being Merchant Monday next week in the afternoon swing trading room. And we're going to see if we can play it again from there. Yeah, that's something that we had on our radar in the afternoon all week long. So hope some of the traders got that one. So again, I'm not too despondent that I lost on target today because we did hit a target on Zoe's. Even though this MCK trade right here, MCK, I'm about to get stopped out on that one for an R loss as a swing trade. You got the 20, so maybe bounced off the 20. I'm okay losing on this one. I thought I was. I planned on it. It was a pretty aggressive trade. This was a drug retailers company. You know, so I guess some retail and drug companies kind of responding kind of poorly today. Trivago, we had a bullish trade. It's going a little bit lower, but got out of that for break even. And then Yelp. We are in bullish on Yelp, so I'm hoping that slowly it can start creeping higher. SSYS, not doing too much. 3D printing, trying to bounce a little bit higher. I kind of like 3D printing. Letting it do its thing. And Target doesn't look like it's going to hold. So if Target doesn't hold, I'm going to do this as a limit sell. That double top. But it has to close below here. So again, I'm going to get that. Or should I do it right there at the view app? No, I'll do it there. So Target, and again, this will be a quick in and out for me, but it has to close below here. So again, I'm giving it 3 more minutes. The view app is the volume weighted average price. It means that based on the volume, that is the average price that the stock is traded for the day based on volume. I don't use it all that often, but it can be a good support resistance mechanism tool. So again, I'm waiting for this candle to close, and so far it looks like it's going to close and just kind of trap some people, which means that this pivot pattern is still going to be forming. Tech would have filled 1555 by 1575 would have filled. Bogus. Kroger is still sideways. Amazon. So again, if anyone is in this Amazon trade, if you're in that $3 limit buy, 955 call expiring today, I would go ahead and exit. You're up at least 84 cents. It was up to almost 6 at the top of this wick. So if you got a chance to play that option trade on Amazon, good job. We'll look for a pullback later in the day and still maybe try it again. Nike, still trading time. So again, we got a lot of afternoon left, folks. Tons of afternoon. This Dollar Tree looks interesting. I think Dollar Tree is out of support, right? No. Okay. So again, the VWAP is going to be an issue. The volume weighted average price is at 69.42. So it's going to be a little bit of a support. Yeah, that one's going to put a damper on that trade. FNSR, I think we can take off the list because Ron made himself 2 R's on that one. So good job, Ron. Nice play. And really the rest of these gaps are trading, but SPY is going lower. So SPY just broke. So it looks like the edge is bearish on SPY. IWM just broke. And I think I'm going to miss this trade on tech. I wonder if I can set it up again. Will it trigger again, he says. It might. Ben says, check out SPY. Just did. What you need on it, man? Tech, 1555, limit sell by 1575. $0.20 of risk. $15.55 by $15.75 on tech. 20 cents of risk, looking for it to retest and then roll over, which may or may not happen. 15.55 by 15.75, down half an hour realized on the day. All right. And again, SPY, Bill was just asking about it. So SPY just made that new low. If you're looking at playing SPY, short a pullback. Something like this. If you're looking at playing SPY, wonder where that 50 EMA is. So we're pretty far away from the 50. All right. So again, it's a nice little gap down. We could always look to trade an option on it as well. So what weekly option would that be? A 242 put on SPY? 242 put. Mark says, have a good weekend. You too, my man. 242 put. So this is what that looks like in TOS is the option pricing chart. For anyone who wants to know how to get there and how to access this, I would love to teach you next week. I'll be sending out a lot of videos on this next week for those who sign up for the weekly option, real life trading morning or afternoon swing trading room. So remember, today's the last day of the open house week. This is it. It's going to be over today. So if you want to continue trading with us, get in here. Because I'll have to send out a lot of videos to a lot of traders because we trade options all the time. So I want to make sure you guys are very fully versed on how to do that. So we're definitely getting that retest right now. So it'd probably be about 30 or 35 cents. 242 put expiring today. I think I'm going to wait because, again, I'm still down on the day and I got tech open. So let's come back and see if that trade ends up filling or not. Ben says HOS, a few other transports running today. All right, I can throw HOS on the list. What is HOS doing? Hornbeck Offshore Services, deep sea freight. And that's a nice little gap, beautiful retest. I know you've been looking at, Ben, transports a lot this morning, a lot of deep sea shipping. What's good old dry ships doing today? Nothing. Nordic Tanker, NAT, not doing anything either. Good old dry ships. So Target, friends, high five, waiting for that close. That was classic job of being patient. Very, very well executed, my friends. It's going to pay me, but I might have to end up taking Target off the list here at some point. It's a beautiful gap, and we had some okay rollovers, but man, oh man. Sharon goes, So 3M, nice bullish trend. This stock, unbelievably strong recently. It is just so powerful. Really great job of this trend just keeping strong, staying up. It was a retest gap today. So as the market is down, this thing did have a nice little retest. There's your new white soldier candle right there. I can throw this one on the list. Sharon, if you're looking at playing 3M, entry would be pretty much above that candle and stop would be below that candle. Risk reward isn't mind-blowingly fantastic. And again, the trend is already pretty strong and pretty far up there. But be good. That's a great idea. All right, so we can put 3M on the list. Sharon says already in calls, trying to decide when to sell. Nice. Best question is then, Sharon, what expiration are they? Are they today for a day trade? Ooh, September. September. Next target, big target I have, I'll go a weekly chart and I'll give you this chart. I think I did this target for you and I missed tech. Oh, man. Oh, geez. I'm trading like a bowling ball trying to win the 100-yard marathon. All right, here's my 3M target, Sharon. 216.65 is going to be a pretty nice fib target, which is about $5 away. Yep, you are most welcome. So they look good. Good job being in calls. Trend is bullish. Oh boy, I missed tech resources. How long should I leave this trade open? That's a very good question. I actually don't mind leaving it open for a bit. It's only 10:01 Eastern, so I think this still could have a big retest. A lot of bearish candles in a row. All right. Target breaking higher. Dollar Tree sideways. Kroger sideways. Amazon pulling back. Nike. Oh, man, look at Nike. Well, at least we got Nike analysis right. It is still going sideways. So let's see if it ends up breaking that low. Walmarto trading sideways. Costco up. BAH popping. SPY retesting. Tesla. I think I can take Tesla off the list. I don't think we're going to day trade it, but I love that candle right there. I got me a plan on Tesla, so it broke out. Let's see if it retests. Dollar General capped down to a really good support and is getting bought up. Nice move on DG. IWM doing its thing. Tyson, TSN, HOS, and 3M for September. Okay, I'm going to look at Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson up 1.2%. Nice candle yesterday. Boeing all-time highs. 3M, First Energy. Reynolds American. What's Reynolds American up to? Reynolds American. Get you some. Took some RAI. Small gap. Credit Suisse, Unilever, Shopify. We've looked at a lot of those. Let's go look at BHP. BHP, not doing much. CHK, not doing that much. Joel said Snap is out of support. We were looking at Snapchat to go bullish, but it broke a really good support. Give me a moment. Let me get this pulled up here for a second. Whole Foods is a buyout from Amazon, so it's not going to move all that much today, I don't think. Yeah, so it pretty much just gapped up and it's going to trade sideways. Whole Foods is a buyout from Amazon. I've been talking about that one a lot this morning. Kind of a shocking event, but I don't know what in the world happened yesterday. I guess that was just the market's way of making sure everyone lost money on this deal. A lot of people probably went short on Whole Foods, and now they're going to get stuck. Oh, man, that's just brutal. Market is so mean to people sometimes. So mean. Why did it have to be so mean? Kroger pointing up, says Ken Freeman. So Kroger, it is doing it very slowly. Hold up. Wait a minute. What's this extended hours doing right here? Oh, yeah. These candles are the exact same size. I am still down half an hour. That's not that much to get back. Oh, come on, man. I would be up half an hour. I'm just too slow. $0.30 of risk. Yep. I like that trade. At the 20 non-extended hours, what do we got? It'll be a quick one. I won't be in that trade super long. Again, looking at buying this one just because it's so low. That'd be a high of the day break. So I'm trying to determine if I need to do a retest or not. I don't think so. Based on these two candles, I would try to make my half an hour back and then move on from there. Good call, Brad. I will do that as soon as I set this trade up. I'll talk about real life trading, social media, and we'll do like 10 minutes of housekeeping. Kroger, 2160 stop limit, which would be a buy, obviously. The stop loss at 2130. $21.60 by 21.30. This is a fade because we're looking at going long. Okay, 21.60 by 21.30, 30 cents of risk, not too bad overall. I'll probably end up canceling tech here in a moment, just a little bit. So while that's doing its thing, since we are here and it is a Friday and this is the last day of the open house, just throw in a 1 if you had fun this week. If you enjoyed chatting with other traders, meeting people in your profession, seeing everybody, seeing the trades, seeing the markets, getting a lot of 1s, fantastic. I'm glad you had all a good time. We only do this twice a year. The next time, we haven't scheduled it yet, but it'll probably be in earnings season, either January or February of 2018. The reason we don't have a lot of open houses is because we are in the rooms every day trading, and everything else is free at Real Life Trading. You know, all of it, all the content, all the reviews, all the articles, all the videos, all the strategies, it's all free. We are doing our absolute best to change the stock market education industry. So if you can help us with that and hop over to either facebook.com/real life trading and like our Facebook page. If you haven't done that already, that would be fantastic. Otherwise, the thing that would help us out the absolute most is if you get a chance to go to reallifetrading.com. The summer sale that we're having right now, sale is a strong word. I'm not actually lowering the prices at all, but we really never send out links at all to the trading rooms. You guys have probably noticed that, right? You probably haven't gotten an email to say, hey, click here to join the trading room in what, 6-7 months? I just don't do it. I don't want to spam you. I don't want to bombard you. It's very simple. If you want to join, if you want to help us with our mission to enrich lives, do so by joining one of the trading rooms, either the afternoon room or the morning room or the weekly options newsletter. This is the pay in full package that is on the front page. If you want to just knock everything out at once, just get it out the way. This is probably what, 2-3 R's for most people. You can do it, get it knocked out, and then you'll have it for the entire year, the whole year. Now, if you want to pay monthly, you can do that as well. We've just never had a pay in full purchase before. So if you want it, feel free to hop in, snag it, trade with us. Let's go enrich lives together. Otherwise, if you want to pay monthly, just hop over to the premium tab, click on one of the trading rooms, and you'll notice it's only $119 a month or $179 a month. Both of these, and or both, if you do both, combined, only $249 a month. This was $99 this time 2 years ago. So we're not going to lower the price. It's only going to go higher. Why is it going to go higher? Because we like to keep the trading room filled with people who are trading real money, who are excited about trading, who are generous, who give to their community, who are working on getting out of debt, who are eager about helping other traders. We just want to surround ourselves with incredible, phenomenal people. Simple fact, if you want to be in an incredible, uplifting, positive trading environment, this is the place to be. It's better than any other company. It's better than any other room. Join in. That's all I need to say. class in the room speaks for itself. The success stories speak for themselves. Seeing the traders pay off student loans, pay off credit card debts, getting the jobs that they want, writing books, starting businesses, flipping real estate, paying off their mortgages, taking the trips that they want to take with their family, really just pouring back into the world, into their communities. That's what we do together, right? The name of the company is Real Life Trading. So it's not all about trading. It's not all about life. It's a blend of both of those. So trade with us, join with us, work with us. I'm really excited about it. So Kroger, what are we going to do on this trade? Well, again, it's going to be a quick one. That 20 EMA, this is the 5-minute chart. That will be an ordeal to get past. That is going to be an issue. 1R mathematically is this 2190. So I know this is going to sound a little chickenish, but let's see if we can exit at Kroger. Kroger target 2194. I need to be in the green today, and then I'll approach some other trades. And the reason I say that is because I missed tech. I missed a tech trade. Sorry. Sorry, Dean. Yeah, sorry. That's funny. So are we going to get there? You know, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It's going to be that 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. That's going to be what's going to hold us back if we don't get there. I don't think we're going to hold that trade open too long, but we can cancel tech. I don't know why I didn't place that trade. I think I forgot about it. We can cancel tech. I missed it. Sorry, boys and girls. Man, oh man, that would have filled very nicely too. Brutal. Would have filled right there. But hey, at least we know and we can see how we traded it and why, right? Type it a 2 if you got at least that much. That's as beneficial because, again, if you're doing the analysis and you know why you're doing something, you know how you're doing it, you know what your approach is going to be, you can repeat this process over and over and over. This is only day 5 of the open house. This is only the 16th day of June. We still got a whole year. Still got a whole half a year to go. We've already, we're very, very close to surpassing our 2016 goals and targets. 2016 was a rough year for me in more ways than one. But anyway, it was still a profitable year, but at least we could figure out why we're doing it, what we're doing it. Ricky says, could target be retested the open of the day? It absolutely could. It absolutely could. I think Target and Kroger are going to trade similarly. Again, this 20 EMA is going to be the brick, but I think we're going to trade hopefully a little higher on Kroger. I think maybe. I'm not gonna wait massively long to find out because it is a fade. So I'm gonna take tech down here. Dollar Tree still looks pretty good. Amazon retested. Nike breaking bullish a little bit. Walmart. Who made some money on Walmart? Who was that trader? Kevin says 4.5 R on Walmart options. Nice job. Nice job. Ben, that's really easy on Kroger. It's just a resistance pre-market. It also happens to be 1R. So there's the resistance right there. That's pretty much it, man. That is all. Umar says, excited. So as a prerequisite before joining the trading room, what lessons should I complete? Well, the prerequisite mostly was going to be the day trading classes. So these at least. You want to complete these if you can, Umar. It's a great question, by the way. What I would say is just kind of consider one of two things, because let's say you do $174 a month, $179 a month for the day trading room. Just let's kind of break it down mathematically. Most companies charge somewhere in the range of $2,995 to about $5,000 for the day trading product, right? Just for the classes. So, right, remember, you got to factor that in. That's something to always consider. So most companies, it's either $3,000 to about $5,000 for the day trading product, the day trading course, their gap course, all that stuff. So if you did $179 for an entire year, that's $2,148. Now we're going to give you a discount on that until May. Until Monday. So we're going to save you about $300 on that, but that's a whole year. And that's still massively less than one day trading product. This product is free. If you do a day trading room for even a month or two, you're only going to spend $400, and the amount of information you're going to learn coupled with the day trading product is phenomenal. So ladies and gentlemen, keep that in mind. If you want to join the trading room, it's not something you have to be for 10 years of your life. What a lot of traders do, believe it or not, I have three types of traders. There's usually three. One type of trader will come in for the room between 0 and 6 months. They'll make money and they'll go, hey man, cool, thanks. And then they'll leave. They'll know their strategy. They'll get the information they need to get. They'll figure it out. And then they'll just kind of move on with their life, trade profitably, and give generously to their communities. Why not? Then the other type of trader will be here pretty much indefinitely. They're just going to stay. They're going to be real life traders for life. They're going to keep enriching lives. They're going to keep getting challenges from me and from other traders, from Brad, from Angie, from Latoya, from Johnny. They're going to get challenges on their relationship, their debt, their income, their business, their real estate, their cars, their health, right? They're going to get challenges every single month, and they're just going to stay. They're going to be real life traders day in and day out. And then you have some traders who try it for 0 to 2 months. They get really confused. They ask a bunch of questions. They put in about an hour worth of effort every single month, and then they leave. And I never hear from them again. So those are the three types of traders that join the room. That is really it. And if you're here for 0 to 2 months and you put in an hour worth of homework a month and you put an hour worth of effort a month, you're going to get an hour worth of value. Anything you're going to be really good at in life, folks, is just simply going to take time. It's going to take effort. It's going to take devotion. It's going to take energy. That's anything. If you're going to be a professional painter, a professional chef, a professional trainer, trader, banker, marathon runner, chiropractor, doctor, swimmer, architect, engineer, it just takes a long time. So it's a great question, Umar. I appreciate you asking that, man. And bottom line, dude, it all just comes down to trading as a cohesive team and a unit. Trading down as a cohesive team and a unit. Mauricio says morning, afternoon, and weekly option for the year. Morning, afternoon, and weekly option for the year. Let's go see. Morning, afternoon, and weekly option for the year is at $2,995. But again, that's for the entire year. That's for everything. For 12 months. So from now until June 2018, which sounds crazy to me. In the afternoon room, $1,295. Morning room, $1,795. But again, that's just the whole year. I've never had those before. I had 4 traders ask last time in January. We did an open house. Hey, Jeremy, I'd prefer just a whole pay in full option. I was like, all right, cool. Let me see if I can create that for you one day. So there you go. All right, so I'm looking here at Kroger. I think we're okay to hold on this trade for right now. I don't want to, but let's keep holding. That 20 is definitely doing its job as a resistance. Thomas says, does the professional trading get any access to Slack or the trading room? Great question. So the professional trading, Thomas, this one right here, no. So the professional trading is the trading through the hedge funds. And there are about 4 or 5 traders in the room right now who are trading through that fund. The reason that you don't get access to that is because you don't have to. It's not a requisite. It's not a requirement. There are some traders who trade in the room through the fund. There are also some traders who don't. And that's totally fine, right? You don't have to, and that's why we don't add it. It might be something we add in the future, though. But again, it's real life trading doesn't make any money off of this product. This is when you purchase this, we transfer the money to the hedge fund at the end of the month, and that's your skin in the game. So it might be something that we could do. I have thought about, so you guys know, I have thought about creating a feature where everyone gets access to Slack. You just pay a small monthly fee just to get access to Slack, because that's what a lot of people like in general. But the thing is, and the truth is, we post a lot of trades in Slack every day, every week, every month. And there's a lot of traders who can benefit from that alone. Because again, you can set it up where you get text message alert services. You get the trade set up where, if I post something, you can get that sent to your phone or your desktop. But all the products do come with access to Slack, the ones I was just showing earlier. Yes. All right, so let me try and go look at the markets, see what we can trade. Umar says, great, Jeremy, I'm in. I do have further questions as I'm unemployed and seriously considering trading as a profession. All right, man. Yeah, email me anytime, buddy. Here to help. Here to help. So Nike, just chilling. Walmart, interesting resistance that it traded to. So did Costco. Oh, boy. Oh, man, this is going to be, an interesting play. It's a great retest on that one. Walmart right here. What time is it? 10:23. Okay. Let me see how this candle closes on Walmart. Let me clear some of these moving averages off here, because I'm still in Kroger. I'm gonna have to profit on Kroger before I take another trade. Santosh, yes, I've been recording today's session. And I did that just for you, by the way. Just for you. Because you asked about that yesterday. So I'm going to have to profit on Kroger before I take any other trade today. That's just the way it's going to be. That's just the way it is. Tech. Man, I can't believe I missed that trade. Brutal. Come on, Kroger. Let's go. Start cranking it out. Let's do this. Bounce off those moving averages already. Ben, yep, I'm trying, man. I'm hoping that thing bounces right there. It doesn't look like it will, though. I'm hoping it does. Costco looks a little bit bearish. Costco does look like a double top right there. The challenge, volume weighted average price, is at 167.99. So the risk reward's kind of meager into that price. Target looks a little bearish. Dollar Tree, Amazon, Nike still doing its thing. I'm gonna scoot Walmart up. So Walmart, what is this red line that I have here? Oh, interesting. The daily support. Jeff said, Jeremy, will everything we record this week be available on Facebook, on YouTube going forward? Yep, they will be available. So those won't go away. I will keep those open. Good question, my man. Good question. So I'm still waiting and watching for some trades right now. Again, I need to profit on Kroger before I take any other trades of the day. That's going to need to happen. And I would really like to make an R on it. It's cool if it doesn't happen. It's like, whatever. If I lose on the trade, I lose on the trade. Or things have happened, but it's been a very interesting day, to say the least. Very interesting. Anything going in Slack? No. Jobs. So this whole week's trading rooms will be on YouTube. There already are, my friend. The only one that's missing is today. They're already there. So if you go over here to YouTube, ticker symbol, not ticker symbol, YOUTUB, go to Real Life Trading Channel, click on Playlists. You can go to Released Trading Floor videos, and they will all be here. You can watch all of them. They're also, yeah, there's just a lot. So they're all there. All recorded, ready for you to watch whenever you want. And then we'll just go back to the grind next week. Job said the evening ones, right? The evening ones are right here. Energy Wednesday, Transportation Thursday was yesterday. Check Giant Tuesday was Tuesday. Mentorship Monday, all of Mentorship Monday. So Linda, yep. Everything is there, my friends. I thought about it all for you. I told you I deliver value. I'm just better than every other company. Just the way it happens. I continue to do that. It doesn't stop this week. I will always add value, my friends. I will always under promise and over deliver. So I sent that link in your chat pane if you guys got it. Nike still trading sideways, not doing anything right now. Looks a little bit more bullish. So I kind of drew that bearish move, right? And we can obviously see that has not happened. So it looks a little bit like a double bottom-ish. It did trade to a daily support, right? That blue line. So that blue line is a daily support. We've bounced down there before on the 19th of May. And we're bouncing down there again right now. So presently, it just looks a little more bullish than bearish. We're still in Kroger. It doesn't look horrifically awful, but it should be bouncing a little bit faster than it is. I'll leave that trade open. Well, not open. I'll stay in that trade for a little longer. But again, it is a fade. It's a bullish fade. And they need to work quickly, and this one's not. So this could easily break out of that pennant pattern and roll lower. That's what I don't want to happen. The lows of these candles are the exact same, 21.51. So there is some buying pressure. So we'll see what chart is more powerful, the extended hours or the non-extended hours. I don't know. Target, ooh, tweezer top. Nice. You are correct, Ricky. That is a very pretty tweezer top, which is not going to bode well for our Kroger trade. Because if Target rolls over, Kroger's going to roll over. At least I think so. But the challenge is I can't take another trade until Kroger works. And if I lose on the trade, I'm just going to be done for the day. I'll lose an hour and a half and I'll be done. But for those looking at playing Target, I'm trying to decide. Let me turn off the extended hours for a second, see what that looks like. It looks pretty good. So the challenge is the VWAP would be target number 1, which actually is a good 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio. So what time is it? 10:30? You're going to have to let this candle close, Ricky, and then short it on a pullback. Sharon says, got to go. I'll see you this afternoon. All right, Sharon, take care. So Kroger broke its tweezer bottom, which is not going to be strong. Ricky says, I'm already in puts. All right, my man. So targets 50.61 by 51.19 would be a pretty nice little setup, more than likely. Target 1 would be this purple line, 49.93. I just can't take that one personally. So it's all about how much risk you have on the table and how well you're doing on the day. If you're trading like me, which we're probably going to get stopped out on Kroger here, maybe. So it broke on the non-extended hours. On the extended hours, it also broke lower as well. So there's not much that's going to help that Kroger trade. So I'll probably be peeling that off in just a second. Yeah, if it broke 21.49, that's where I should have moved my stop to realistically. What's the 15-minute chart look like? 15-minute chart, pretty nice upper shooting star type of candle. Let's go ahead and exit Kroger. Small loss, not doing what we want right now. And the good news on that is that would put me at an R loss on the day. A little bit more than that actually, but not bad. Still overcomable. Overcomable, is that a word? So it did have a good pop. It just looked like the 20 was going to hold it back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Kroger. All right, I'm out. 21.47. So small loss. I like that. So lose small in Kroger. 21.60. 21.47. This is 21.30. All right. So at half an R loss on the day. Target had a beautiful tweezer top. It's not going to retest. Oh, man. Interesting. Amazon. That's a beautiful bounce off that blue line again. Nike, BAH, SPY, Dollar General, IWM, Tyson Foods. So Tyson Foods is slowly crumbling lower. It's done that a few times, actually. I don't know if we're going to get a chance to trade that one or not, though. SPY, it did retest. I'm looking for more of a retest on a little bit of a bigger time frame, like the hourly chart. So here's MCK over here, and MCK did stop us out. I was talking about that earlier. MCK got us. That's all right. That was a swing trade, and I figured that was going to happen. That was a very aggressive trade. That's okay. You got to take aggressive trades sometimes. So the other three swing trades that are still open, right? It's all about mitigating your risk because some months are better than others. So the months that are bad, you want to lose small. The months that are good, you want to make money. So MCK, I didn't mean to take those off. So we still got Macy's, and Macy's is bearish trade, and it's not really working that great, but it doesn't look super bullish, so maybe it'll continue lower. HDS is a brand new trade. Got traded into that one yesterday, and that's mostly based on the weekly chart. So the weekly chart, buy low, sell high. You're down here off of a moving average. You got a high wave doji. We've never hit the 200 before, so we get to see if that bounces. And then Yelp is a tech stock that's doing things differently than the tech division. So we'll see if Yelp actually bounces, and they'll look pretty nice. So what I'm gonna do now is, it's right now 10:34. I've been recording about the last hour and a half. I will be going to lunch in about 40 minutes approximately. What type of let me do a poll really quick. I'd be interested to see what you guys would like me to do over lunch. So again, I got 40 minutes before I go to lunch. What would you like me to put on during lunch? What would you like? I'll keep that poll open for about 7 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, show the results. So a trading video is the winner at 40% of the votes. Okay, it's good to know. So we'll look for a good trading video of some kind. Any particular topic that you guys want me to put on? I think I might have a good one for you guys. Ben says float. Like a root beer float? Carrie says, can you grab me a sandwich? I do love sandwiches, Carrie. I am a sandwich guy. So we got out of Kroger for a small loss. It broke the low of that tweezer bottom, which I really didn't want it to do, and it did. So we got out. So I'm trying to now find the next trade that I'm going to place, if I'm going to place one at all. I'm down an R on the day, which is okay. It's a small loss, one winning trade, and I'm back. I'm back in black, and that's really what's going to matter. I just need one winner. CVS, ooh, that has some nice rollovers. CVS looks like it's trying to break down. Weekly option, moving average crossovers, time frames, a video on entry, exit levels. Okay. Email me. I'll send you a link to the open house webinars. Today is the last day. Video on how to trade the hourly time frame. All right, I can do that. I think I know the video to play. So that'll be in lunch, when I go to lunch in a little bit. Not right away. All right, Walmart. So Walmart is bouncing a little more on the bullish side. I like that kind of roll over that resistance, but I'm going to keep an eye on that. Dollar Tree slowly crept up higher. It's been a very interesting day to trade. This whole week has been interesting. Nike did trade to a daily support. I like that candle that's coming in on Nike right here. Where's that pesky VWAP? So we're below it. That's good. I'm going to look at the 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart doesn't look bad. So we definitely have a pretty solid bullish candle right there on the 15-minute chart. Let's see. So we had a Nike set up earlier today. So this is the 5-minute chart. Robert got 2R on tech. Great job, man, taking that trade, Robert. High five, buddy. Beautifully done, man. Beautifully done. Java, I do not have a video on trailing stops. No, I just trail all my stops manually. But I'll put on a video. I think I got a video that you guys will like. I got the one in my mind that I'll play over lunch. I'm trying to debate if I take this trade or not. It's a pretty strong support level right here. This is on Nike. What time is it? 10:39. Job is already in on Nike. All right. Good job being up a little bit. We can scoot Nike up. Good exit on Kroger, by the way. Kroger going a little bit lower. Trying to debate on what to trade. I don't have to take anything, but I feel like there's a lot of good wave rotations out there. Linderman, awesome, man. I love it. Great story. Linderman says, so there's 2 interns working in my department this summer, and one of them just noticed that Whole Foods is up huge, and so, of course, he bought it. So I'm telling him just to sell it now because it's not going to move. So we got out for a 4-cent profit using Robinhood, and he's happy with that. I'll be telling him more about real life trading this summer. Phenomenal stuff, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So tech, that was a great trade, folks. Oh man. How did I not set that trade up? I think I just forgot about it. Brutal. I'm trading like a steamroller trying to do jumping jacks. Facebook, not doing a lot. Netflix, not so much. DC says, is there a pivot on tech? I think you're waiting for a retest. It did. That's the thing, is it did retest. It did. It did the exact trade that I wanted. I just didn't have the order open. So don't take it now. You've already missed it if you're not in. This was the trade that we set up, an hour ago. We wanted an entry here with a stop right there. That would have been a 2R trade, and it would have filled right there. So that was it. I think I got distracted or something. I don't remember why I didn't have that trade, but it was good. Here's the daily chart. It just gapped right below the pivot from yesterday. Nice little bearish trend. All right. OAKS. Let's go look at OAKS. What's that doing? Oaks. This had a good gap yesterday. I didn't even see this one on our list. Daily chart. Nothing happening with it really today. GoPro, GPRO. GoPro rolling down some. So it's breaking lower. Here's the 5-minute chart. So GoPro already moved. This stock is notoriously pretty hard to short. There's not a lot of shares to borrow on GoPro, so I don't think we're going to be trading that one today. Fitbit, here's some FIT. Here's the daily charts. Not a lot happening with Fitbit. For my Bitcoin fans, BTC had a nice little pullback into the 50. Not a terrible place to buy for my Bitcoin traders. Litecoin trying to creep up a little bit. Ethereum, man, what a great pullback. Gosh, these things are volatile. So good. Oh, so many things out there. So much room for activities. Ricky says, I got to go, man. Get some sleep, bro. At some point, you got to sleep. Richard says, why the buying rush in Amazon with news on Whole Foods purchase? Investors like it. Amazon does a lot of shipping right now. They don't do any shipping on groceries. Here's a YouTube video that someone posted in Slack. I can put that in the chat pane for you guys. There you go. So it's kind of talking about shopping technology and what it's looking at doing with Whole Foods. So that might kind of be a cool thing to check into. Oh, Ryan's in tech. Well done. Well, so here's the deal. Here's what's interesting. And I want to make sure I at least brag on some traders right now. My main goal, my main job, my biggest objective is to make sure the traders here in the room, the real life traders in the room and on Slack and people in the community, my main goal and objective is to make sure that you folks trade well, follow your plans that you built, mitigate risk, and stay profitable. That's my objective. For me, one of the hardest things to do, and Brad can attest to this, and Latoya and a lot of other traders, trading from a webinar, there's only two things to do. You either focus on yourself or you focus on other people. If I focus on myself, I'm not teaching. And if I'm not teaching, I'm not happy. Focusing on myself, I would have taken a lot more trades today, probably about 2 or 3 more, and I'd be up probably about 2.5 R. If I didn't have to explain what's going on, I can just see it and trade it, right? So trading on a webinar, difficult. Not easiest thing in the world to do. That's okay, because when I'm by myself and the market's doing its thing, I know I can do this. It's not an issue for me. I have a bigger passion to ensure that other people from all around the world can continuously replicate that type of emotional dedication and consistency. That's my focus. So the fact that a few of you did take that tech trade and made 2R on it makes me very, very happy. That makes me pleased. So even though I didn't get traded, some traders, when I pulled it up, they went, "Ooh, that's a good trade, Newsome," and they set it up and they took it. That's the kind of discipline that is needed. And again, if I'm by myself, I usually have 2 or 3 gaps on this watch list, and that's all I'll look at. You know, and then I can set up a trade and walk away. I don't have to talk. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to explain it. I just get into the trade and move on. But I want you guys, I want all of you to get to that level where you feel super comfortable with that. And it just takes practice. That's all. Practice makes permanent. So you surround yourself with people who do that. You ask great questions. You challenge yourself to grow and progress, and you will get this. It just takes time. And while you're learning, don't lose all of your money. Because you will lose on some trades. If you go 2 entire years of trading and you don't lose any money, you can consider yourself to be one of the very, very few. Umar says, how long did it take you to be where you at today, Jeremy? Well, I talked about that a lot yesterday in the morning day trading room. It took me a while because I didn't access the appropriate mentors to teach me how to trade. So when I say I didn't access the appropriate mentors, they were there. I just didn't, in my mind at the time, I didn't have the mindset of, if you want to do something, ask somebody who's doing it. Right? And so it took me 3 years to figure out trading. And then it took me another 3 years to fully get it. So it took me about 5.5, 6 years to get where I'm at now. Mentally, it took me 7 months. Account-wise, it took me 3 years. That's the key. So mentally, I got there in about 7 months. Type in a 1 if you guys want to know what I did for 7 months to get to where I am mentally. Linda, I'll show you what the retest was on tech in just a second. Type in a 1 if you want to know what I did mentally, and I will show you. I have a video on it, and I will be doing another one of these in the near future. Back trading in real life. I'm going to send you this video. I want you all to watch it. I mean, I can honestly put this video on for lunch, but I'll just put it in the chat pane because I have another video that I was going to play on lunch. I already have it in my mind. But do this exercise. Notice that it has 0 down likes. Nobody dislikes this video, and I don't think anyone can because I pour my heart and soul in this for 90 minutes. I dive into that. I pull out everything my brain can handle in that video for 90 minutes and talk about the discipline and the mental component of trading. So what I did is, if you watch this video, I did this exact thing, this back trading, for 7 hours a day for 7 months, nonstop, Monday through Sunday, 7 hours a day. That was my dedication. That's what I did. Umar said, so who are your mentors, if you don't mind me asking? I had a lot of them. I had a lot of people. So once I understood and learned how the whole trading thing works, I mean, everyone learns different ways, learn through different aspects of trading. Books are a huge resource. I had a video on books, top 10 trading books. I feel free to read all of these. Because again, mentors don't have to be people that you've met, right? Linda says, are there videos on mindset? I just posted one, Linda. The one above, the back trading, that's going to be a very good video on mindset. So those books are going to be really, really helpful. Trading in the Zone, actually, Ron, is not my favorite book. I don't even know if I mentioned it in this video. Trading in the zone, man. Let me see if I even mentioned it. I can't remember if I posted these down here or not. I think I said in this video, it's a pretty good book. And I do mention some of my mentors in this video, by the way, for those who are asking. Yeah, I don't know if I posted Trading in the Zone or not. It's okay. It's okay. It's a fan favorite. A lot of people love it. I think it leaves out some very key aspects. And at some point, I want to write a book on trading psychology. But I have to get older for people to respect the book more, I think is the challenge. Maybe that's just a story that I'm telling myself. But I think a lot of people don't listen to me about the trading mindset because I'm still young. They're like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, Newsome. You're only 30. So I think I got to get a little bit older to write a book on mindset. But I will write one, and it's gonna take Trading in the Zone. It's gonna make it look like a kindergarten novel because it is all about mindset. Seriously, trading. That's what trading is. You want to make the educational component of trading will take you a few months. The mindset part, get ready. Get ready. All right, so Linda was asking about the retest gap on text. We were talking about this one in depth. And by the way, Linda, I recorded today's session, so you can go back today and watch the retest, and you can watch me set this trade up on tech. But here was the trade. So when the trader was sitting here at the support, about to break down. So I'll point in purple when I started noticing tech was right here. So in purple, that's when I started noticing when Brad told me, hey, dude, pull this thing up. It's about to break. So I said, okay. So at that time, I said, if and when tech makes a new low of the day, which was right there, I'm going to short the retest of tech. And the retest was the low of this candle, the low, the open of that bullish candle right there, the open of that bullish candle right there. So the candle that I'm pointing to in pink, this would have been the retest. That would have been where you got filled right there. Ron says, so you were training yourself 7 months for 7 hours a day on the mindset. Yep. I did a lot of work on it, and it's a powerful thing. It's mindset is key. And you hear that all the time, but I think one of my goals in the future, in the very near future, is type in a 1 in just a second, not right now. Type in a 1 if you've heard a lot of things about changing your mindset, but you found very, very few resources on how to actually do it. I think that that's the case. Like, I read things and hear things all the time about, hey, change your mindset and just visually think about it. Like, they're just like, hey, just think about this and it'll change. I don't think that's true, actually. I'm a little bit of a contrarian when it comes to how to change a mindset, because thinking it is one thing. And that's why Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, another really hyped up book that's only okay, I think. Meditation can help, but again, that's in your mind. There are certain physical things you have to do with your mindset as well. In order to really change your mindset, there's certain physical things you have to do. And I think very honestly, almost there's very, very little information on there on how to actually physically change your mindset. And like the 5 or 6 or 7 steps to take in order to do that. Vicky, yeah, I have mentioned Tony Robbins. He does have some good exercises, but even Tony, I think, actually has missed out on a few things. I have read, listened, watched, bought almost everything that he's produced. And I think he's leaving out a few key points as well. So anyway, that's coming up in the future. That's something that I've been working on for a while. I'm trying to really tap into this because that's what is going to, that's what changes traders so drastically and impacts them in such a large way that almost unmeasurable. You know, it's almost unmeasurable because if you take two traders and one trader, they have the exact same knowledge, exact same education, exact same mentor, everything is the exact same. And one person has a certain mindset, and the other person has a certain mindset as it relates to money. That trader's going to be, one's going to be profitable and one won't. It's really cool stuff. It is really cool stuff. Sorry, getting deep. Getting real deep. Deborah says, I'm ready for your book, Jeremy. Thanks, Deborah. I do plan on writing a book at some point, but I got to get my kids' book published. I think I told all of you guys in March, right? During Kids Month, I do have a kids' book for the stock market, really targeted to about the 4th grade, maybe 3rd. So it's about 3rd to 8th grade. That's kind of so that is, I have already written it and it's being illustrated right now. So the illustrator is just got married, so I have to give him a little bit longer, but anyway, I'm going to get the kids book first, and then I'm going to do an adult book second. And then I'm going to do, I don't know what the 3rd book's going to be, maybe the mindset book, but Melanie says, let me know when I can pre-order. Absolutely, I will. I'll keep you posted. It's going to happen. It's getting illustrated right now, and it's for kids. Parents can obviously read it too. I mean, anyone can read it, but is it going to be a child, 3rd to 8th grade? Because folks, do not ever underestimate, and I know this is just me saying this, I don't have kids, but don't underestimate how much a kid can learn about this stuff. I know that if you look at a child and you're like, man, if I was as young as you and had the energy that you have and know what you have, I would do things so much differently. And that's what parents can get frustrated at sometimes. It's like, why are you watching TV right now? You could be studying the stock market. It's like you can make so much money by the time you're 18. So it's like you gotta figure out how to get kids interested in it, and that's the challenge. But don't underestimate how much they know or how much they can know. And shoot, buy some shares for them. Even if it's $100 at a time. Once they have ownership of something, they'll start caring a lot more. But it's really never too early to start, is what I'm getting at. Teach them for their whole lives to be owners rather than buyers. It's a very, very key lesson. It's a lesson I didn't learn nearly early enough, but I know it now, right? Be an owner, not a buyer. And what I mean by is, let's say, type in a 1 if your kid likes Nike. They wear Nike hats, clothes, shoes. So, if kids like Nike, we're looking at Nike today. They want to wear Nike clothes. They want to have Nike shirts. They want to have Nike shorts, right? You say, hey, here's the deal. I'll buy you these shoes, if it's $120 or whatever it is, I'll buy you these shoes. You have to give me $120. I'll buy you the shoes. And then I'll take $120 and I'll buy you some Nike stock because here's why, right? You want Nike. If you want another pair of shoes in in a year or a few months, how about we have Nike buy you those shoes? You put $120 in the Nike and $120 into the shoes, and let's see which one gains value first, right? Let's see if your shoes go up in value, or let's see if the stock goes up in value. And teach them the lesson of, if you want to buy Taco Bell, right? Let's talk about, would you rather have them buy you the food for you, or would you rather you pay for your food? Right? Would you rather be an owner, or would you rather be a buyer? Would you rather own part of this Taco Bell so that every single person that comes into Taco Bell and buys, you get a penny from that purchase? And just kind of start bringing that to their attention, like, hey, you want to own this stuff. You don't want to buy it. You don't want to be a consumer. When you consume, you spend money. And when you spend money, you don't have it. Filbert, that's a really good question, man. He says, will the kids' book be translated to other languages? Oh boy, possibly. I didn't even think about that, Filbert. I'd have to work on how to do that exactly, but I'm sure I can make it happen. I do have real life trading classes translated into other languages. I want more. If you know another language fluently, let me know. Right now, I have Spanish and French Canadian. I would like more. So if you know another language fluently, like written and speak, and you don't mind being on a microphone, these traders have taken what they know, and I give you all the programs, all the slides that you need. And what you're doing is you're teaching the Trading for Beginners product, and you're teaching it. I got Spanish and I got French, Montreal. So I do want to pay the translators for their work. So this is a paid product. But anyway, if you know another language, we got Spanish and we got French Canadian. But the book, I'll try my best at some point. Let me go through this list again really quick on the 5-minute chart, and then I might go to lunch. I'll put on a good video. Filbert says, I think Russian will be good. I have someone working on Russian, but they're pretty flaky, so I don't think it's ever going to get done. I know a few people who speak Russian, they're just too busy to do it. And they don't trade. So that's the key, is you have to be a trader already. You have to be someone who can trade and explain what's in front of you on the charts, you know. So you got to be a trader. You have to have a little bit of a teacher's heart. You can't be shy. You got to know PowerPoint. I mean, it's a select few group of people. But yeah, Russian. If anyone speaks Russian, let me know. Hungarian, Urdu. So this was the Nike trades. I was looking at playing this Nike trade. I think I'll be okay waiting on it. But Java, you're in already. So I think you could take that stop, my friend, and put it right above the wick of that candle. So you were talking about earlier about trailing a stop, right? I trail my stops manually. So this will be one of those examples. So if your original stop was right here, above that candle and above that pivot, the trade is moving in your direction. So with this stop, you would just take the stop and just put it right above that pivot, right there. So that way, if the trade does this, which it always could, you never know, you lose small in that particular trade. So that's trailing the stop is, honestly, it takes about 10 minutes of practice, then you'll have it forever. So what I'll do is I'll type in new stop for you, and good job being that trade bearish. I hope it continues to go down. Targets did bounce bullish. I thought it would. That tweezer top was very strong, but Target is just when Kroger stopped me out for that small loss, I really did think that Target was going to go higher and Kroger was going to go higher. They're tracking pretty similarly right now. Costco still sideways. Walmart tried to fail but didn't. Dollar Tree, Amazon, BAH. SPY kind of bouncing. Dollar General, strong trend. IWM, we can take that off the list. Tyson bounced hard. Nice bounce on Tyson. HOS pulling back. And Tech, big trade of the moon. Tim says, what account size do you recommend to make a few $100s a month off this trading room? Oh, that's a tough question, Tim. It can depend, really. It can depend because if you trade through the hedge fund route, you only need $2,500. Right? So if you go through the professional trading, the hedge fund route, you only need $2,500 and you can have $30,000 of allocated funds to day trade with. So the answer that I was going to say is 25,000 to 30,000 is a great amount to make a few $100 a month. 25 to 30,000, because you take 25 to 30,000 and then you have margin, and that's 60K, right? And you're trading 1R, which is about $200 a month, or $200 per trade. I'm sorry, and you make about 3 to 4R a month on average. I mean, that is classic. It's beautiful. So the professional trading, you get 30,000 with only 2,500 bucks if you have a smaller account. So no excuses if you have a smaller account. That's literally why I wrote the book that I did write, Retire on 3K. It's not a book, more like an ebook. But Retire on 3K, folks, seriously outlines that 3 years that I talk about. So the 0 to 3, the first 3 years, I should have written a book, and that book would be called Do Exactly the Opposite of Everything I'm Doing Right Now, and You'll Make Money. That's what that book would be called. The second set of 3 years, that's when I wrote Retire on 3K, because I got it. I figured it out. It just was a very, very slow ordeal from there. And then the last 3 years has been life-changing. And again, keep in mind, folks, I don't have $1 million. I'm not a millionaire. It's going to take time. It depends on where you start out in life. If you start out with $1 million, then it's much, much easier to trade, right? But if you have $3,000 in cash, I have a lot of resources for me to help you take that money and grow it. I have a lot of videos, a lot of articles. There's definitely ways to grow $3,000, and it all starts with mindset. Deborah, I did for a long time, yes. Yep. It got to the point where it only goes up to $250,000 of allocated funds, and the amount of shares traded at that point, because the commission is per share commission. So it just got to the point where it wasn't conducive for me any longer, which is fine. It's not a big deal. But again, this is one of those things. If you only have, well, I shouldn't even say only. Let's say you have $100,000 and you want to learn how to day trade. I say still go this route. Still take $3,000 and learn it, because worst case, you're going to lose your investment. You're 25.75, right? That's worst case, bottom of the barrel scenario. Not that bad, right? If you have $100,000 and you want to trade this stuff, it's probably better to start out with something that you can really mitigate your risk, and you still get buying power. So at the end of the day, you're like, okay, cool. I still got $97,000. I learned a lot. Now I know how to do this. If you did blow out this account, I blew out 3 of these accounts, So it's, man, a lot can be done, folks, with the right mindset. A lot can be done. Ben says Kroger rounding support might break. It might. I think Kroger's just going to keep chopping sideways, bullish to sideways most of the day. That's my thought. Deborah says, is it day trading? It's just day trading. Yep. Just day trading. Because again, Deborah, I mean, think about it mathematically. If you put up 2,500 and you have 30,000 of allocated funds to day trade with, you don't want to hold a position overnight, right? Because what if it pulls a Kroger? Right? What if you're in long with money that's not yours overnight? Right? So that's why it's only day trading, so that way you for sure mitigate your risk, and there's no chance that you can lose more than the amount that you're putting in. Right, Deborah? So that's the thing, is you can't lose more than that 25.75. That's it. That's all you're going to lose. And so that's a good thing, though. It's a good thing, not a negative. It is definitely a bonus. All right, folks. Well, I'm going to turn this recording off. If you are watching this recording, thanks for being amazing. You rock.